Right. We have 29 minutes. Okay, we have 25 minutes. Like you have 29 minutes. Okay. What's up, boys? Go. We're just setting everything up right now. Got the YouTube chat, got the Discord up. Let's message Artrix. Bro fell off. Yes, I did fall off. All right. So the game will start in like 27 minutes. What's up, Yazin? How's it going? I get access to all the links. Jump somewhere. These are the pools for today. Today's going to be pool 1, 2, and 3. And the map rotation. Let's check the map rotation today. They are. Pulling that up. What's up, Globy? How's it going, brother? I think we're all good. We have the hidden lobby IDs, so no snipers are possible. Discord is on third screen, YouTube stream on the second screen. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the most interesting game be in the like half the screen or the biggest part of the screen. Then in a little mini corner, I'll have the other two games. We can pull them up as action happens, or if there is no action in the game, we can set it aside. Five screens. Turn my mic up. Oh, is my mic low? Okay, let's see. Thanks for helping me. Let's see. Mic. Microphone. Is it a little better now? Hi. How about now? Is it better now? Let's check. might switch to my other microphone if it's working. You can change. All right, let's move to my other microphone. Let's see if that works. Source audio input. Let's go with that one. All right, how about now? Is this better? Is this any better? Mic test. 1, 2, 3. Mic test. 1, 2, 3. Maybe it's because I'm not speaking loud enough. Maybe I just need to speak a little louder. Would this work out like this? If I speak in a non-whisper, the old mic is better. All right, let's swap that out again. Old mic. Okay, this is the old mic. How about now? Is this better? If I just speak louder than I normally do, because I'm a whisperer. Is the volume better if I speak louder? How about that? Are we good? This is a new headset. That's good? Okay. All right. So I just need to speak louder, like a normal person, and not a silent little boy. Just eat the microphone? Yeah. Eat the microphone. All right, so we have 22 minutes until the first game is set to start. We have our pools. Today's pool 1, 2, and 3. So we have in pool 1, we have Research, BLH, Mole, and Vox. Pool 2, we have ATR, MKC, Core, and LB Junior. Pool 3, we have Inc., Sin, AT, and FSE. Those are the teams that are playing. They'll be representing these countries in the World Cup. I have my streaming juice right here. So we have some streaming juice. We have a second streaming juice here. We have 2 streaming juices. So we should be set to go. Map rotation wise, they're going to be playing on 4 maps today. We're going to have 4 matches per pool. They'll be running simultaneously. So we have Black Sea, Australia, New York, and MENA. And those will be today's games. It's going to be max land, I believe, percent, if I'm wrong, max styles. Basically, the objective is to either win the game, obviously to get points, or to get as big as possible in the game. And what will happen for qualifying for the next stage is you're going to have to score enough points. So effectively, the last place team will not qualify for the next stage. And then out of all the 2 pools, the 2 lowest scoring third place teams will also not qualify. Players in the teams, I don't know. Let's see. Let me check. I don't think there is a list somewhere, unless Artrix can throw it to me if there is one. Let's see if he has one. Otherwise, I can go through the registration list. Favorite team today? I'm UN. No UN teams are playing today. I do like the ATR team. The ATR team does look good. It's FSC. FSC. Then I'm saying the FSC clan has two clans here. Okay, Full Send clan. They might be like a little dark horse. They might come out of nowhere and make some big surprises. So we'll see about that. I think the between Sin and Ink are both Sin teams. I think that I like better there. I don't see the registrations. LBU Junior will be, of course, he's going to say LBU Junior. I will have access, so I have a little script here to check lax man percent. I might have, if they have a running leaderboard, I will have that. I will have all three games up at the same time, but I'll just have the main, like the more interesting game that I think, or the one that has action in it, will be larger on the screen so that you can see what's happening there. I also have a little script here that will show me max own land throughout the game, and so we'll be able to tell, by the end of the game, who got bigger, quote unquote, throughout, who got the most percent land. We can keep that in mind. It'll be a little chaotic during the tournament because they have to run 3 games at the same time, and they're going to run consecutively, so it's one after each pool will be one after the other. So there'll be a little bit of difference in game times. They're not all going to start every 25 minutes or so. They're just going to try and get the game out as fast as possible. So there might not be a running leaderboard during the tournament, but at the end, there should be one. Show at least one of the new. What do you mean new games? These are all professional players. These are all high level, high octane players. The mole team might be, Mole has swim on it, so maybe he's dusting off his little fingers and making sure that he's ready to play. And then, yeah, Vox's Valentino's team. I don't know. For sure, at the very beginning, we're going to be watching Pool 2 because they have the ATR team, they have the LB Junior team, and they have the core team, which I believe has Lukachu and Bobo, who are coming back after a long. What's up, Mocha, in the Discord chat? We are live on YouTube also, so you can head over to the YouTube and check out if you want to interact with a more active chat. Hey, listen, Swam's not playing on a UN team. If he wins the tournament outright, he might not be eligible for it. We'll have to see. We will have to see. For sure, Pool Tool is stacked. See, I don't think there is a player list, so I'm going to show the registrations, I believe. I think these are public. They should be. They're going to be public in like 15 minutes anyway, because people will know who's playing. So we have Team Italy, Aita. No, that's not right. They're not Aita. They're Inc. Oh, I see. They changed the names of the registrations to match the country that they're representing. So in this case, Aita Italy. That is Team Inc. right here. So representing Italy in the World Cup is going to be Pira, Bain, and Chris. Representing Norway is going to be Soothing Virano. It's Importado. Representing Netherlands is going to be Hey, Mocha, and Pregnar. For England, looks like it's going to be Morel, A guy I don't see, I don't know if he's in the Discord, and MF Doom. Germany will be another guy I don't have access to, Fami and Odysseus. This is the FSC team right here. Sweden, we have Sisu Jules and a third player, LB Junior, representing South Korea, the second Korea, the best Korea. So we have Viper, Varjard, Revenfolk, and Skylex. That's interesting. Looks like they have their mascot playing in Germany. Yes, they have to play with their country code. I don't know if that was they knew that beforehand, but they'll figure it out for sure. Representing Mexico, we have VTech, Idmus, Talos, and Real. Argentina, we got two players, Truma and Der Alex. Representing Turkey, we have Bibi Netanyahu, a random guy, Diani, and just a raccoon. Croatia, we have Zeniox, Tinaldo, and a third player. The big Giga Chad squad, some low-key, very good players on this team. We have Biffer, of course. We have Franquito. We have Rai, and Dre is substituting. For Brazil, we have Globy, Baptista, Comate, and a third player. A Mocha. For Spain, we have three unknown players and Tvo Jamaski. Playing for Belgium, we have Sparkles, Alpha, Axiom, John, and of course, myself. For Denmark, we have Takeserve, Valentino, and a third player. Japan, we have Hokiora, NBR, and Mortality, Le Baguette, the stalest of baguettes, Mortality. Over here for USA, we have Royam, Amsobad, Spoiler, and a fourth person. Switzerland, we have Garris, Chatfield, Swam, and Will. Australia, we have Hugo, Nouns, and a third player. Poland, this is the core team. So we have Zorbix, Smokey, Bobo, and a fourth player. I think that's, look at you, maybe. For Portugal, we have Pentium, Moros, and Medingon. For Canada, we have Restart, M7, Leviathan, Frederick, and Planetary Realignment. And for Uruguay, we have Carl, Tober, Alex, and Moto Jangles. So some decent players throughout this tournament. This is the World Cup after all. One notable exception is LB will not be in this tournament. Only their second teams and their junior team will be because of I think one person couldn't make the tournament, and then D'Artagnan retired. So this will be the first team without the first tournament, I think, without the main LBU tag. But I think the second and the junior tag are going to have some. They're going to be pretty good too. It's not going to be without. Looks like we're starting in 10 minutes, 11 minutes-ish. Link the YouTube stream real quick. I am not. Jonte, I'm on the UN team for Belgium. I'll be playing. My team plays tomorrow. I will not be playing tomorrow. I work, but when they qualify, inevitably, hopefully, I'll be there next weekend, next Saturday for the rest of the games. I do know your friend Ligma. You know him. Very sweaty gamer. Swam, I don't know if you need to be in a specific. Maybe you have to be in a specific VSC. I'm not the organizer of the tournament, so but If we find out if you have to be in a VC, you will know this. If you look down, you should have access if you're applying today to one of the pools, or you will have access. Yes, so you have the pool one role. You should be able to see that chat. I will be paying attention more to the YouTube chat than the Discord chat. Just keep that in mind, boys. I'm a bit quiet. That's because I speak very, very lowly. I need to speak a little louder. Let's see. Microphone volume. Maybe I increase that. Is this louder now? Do I have a louder microphone now? Is this a little better? Hopefully, I fixed the sound problem by now. But I just need to speak louder. That's it. Maybe I'll shoutcast this. Bane 1v1 you. Not right now. Maybe later. We have a lot of 1v1 grinders in the pro community. The 1v1 ranked leaderboard is full of great players, especially as you get higher up. So we got Bane right here at 37 with a 74% win rate. Bane, what are you doing? Are you throwing games, man? Are you disconnecting at the start? What is this? You're better than this. A lot of these players are playing in the tournament today and tomorrow and next weekend. You have 3 accounts. Oh, Bane, you should look at the new terms of service for OpenFront. There's some new stuff, new rules. We're not allowed to use multi accounts on leaderboards. Rating and ranking manipulation. We cannot manipulate competitive rankings leaderboards. Matchmaking. Just keep that in mind with the multi-accounting. That may be going away soon. I am competing, just not today or tomorrow. Next Saturday, assuming my team qualifies, I will be competing then. Group 4 does play tomorrow, Tonaldo. And if you want to talk in chat, I'd suggest the YouTube stream because I'll be paying more attention to that as opposed to the Discord one. Why am I wearing a black? Listen, this is a professional casting zone. Look, this is the OFM Masters. Is this the OFM Amateur League? No, this is the OFM. You gotta wear the blazer. You gotta look nice and neat. We've got about 5.5 minutes till games are set to start. Don't you know, with how much money I'm getting paid to do this, I have to be professional, you know. Vox doesn't have a full team. That's not good. That's not good. I better get a third. In this game mode, the 3v3v3v3s, 4 teams of 3, I should say. That'll probably be easier. 4 teams of 3, it's very important to have 3 players on the team. If you don't, you not only ruin your own game, your own chances of winning, but you kind of unbalance the game if you don't have a full team. So it's pretty brutal to not have a full team in a pool. The tag that you have to use, it's going to have to be the country tag that you're representing. So in your case, I believe you are representing, you're playing on the mole team, and so you will be representing Switzerland. So whatever the Switzerland tag is, SWI, SWC, I don't know. As long as it's identifiable. Actually, in the registrations, yes, under the registrations channel, you should be able to see. Let's see, when did you? What tag you're supposed to use? I can't find you, but it's here somewhere. I'm gonna have to turn on Do Not Disturb mode. Do 8 hour Do Not Disturb so I don't get pinged. Sorry about the ghost pings. Those are done now. We have one person, cough, cough. Okay, he found it. Yeah, so Switzerland, CHE, I guess. One, two, and three. So this is going to be, I think that the mole team has a good chance of winning pool one outright. I don't know a lot about the other three teams in pool one. Whoever shows up and does their best, basically, will win that. Pool two, pretty significant advantage to ATR, being the main tag of ATR. And then LB Junior will likely come in second, and then Core, and then MKC. That's my prediction for pool two. For pool three, you know, FSC is they might be a little underdogs. Okay, they might come in and just smash. But we do have Ink and Sin up there, so I do think that they will both qualify. So yeah, we don't want to leak anything on stream. I got to keep that in mind. We don't want to leak DMs. I can't release the Lewis files. I have the files. I can't release them. We're currently going through them, and I'm secretly hiding. I'm hiding all the important stuff in the Lewis file. We're gonna release them, I swear, but they're all gonna be redacted. Okay, so you'll get the Lewis files eventually. They'll just be redacted. All the pictures that he has sent me will be public. Just a reminder, we do have the YouTube stream. I would pay attention more to YouTube chat than the Discord chat for all the players. Just keep that in mind. Rye also has Lewis files. That is correct. He does have the Lewis files. A minute left. Game links should be posting in roughly 1 minute. Joining up. CHE for Switzerland, yes. Uruguay's going to win it all. They could win it all. Uruguay could win it all. I don't know if you're allowed to play with a less than a full team. I would assume that you would. It looks like links are going out, so we'll be joining. And I'll be very smart and not open it on the main tab. I didn't know that. That did alarm. Sorry if you heard that. We got cast. Guys are being smart by not opening it on the main tag. On the main screen. We have the same chair. Nice. I actually have a white chair that I am lazy and I need to set up. I have a beautiful, nice white chair. I'm going to be setting this up. Be nice. Yeah, my bad. I didn't know. First time using that timer. Back pain. You got to get a better chair, better cushioning. You need better cushioning. Okay, I don't think any. Yeah, so we can open these up. This will be game 3 in this corner. 2 and game 1. If there is any multi-tag problems, we will just watch the replays live. Join it and just keep it one game. We do want to see alliance cycles. Hey Sandy, how's it going? Mike, Sandy, Mike, what is wrong with the mic? Mic should be fine. All right. This is highly professional. Definitely not last minute decision to do this, just so we have a stream going on. The VOD will be saved on the channel, so if anybody wants to go back and watch it, they'll be able to do that at any time. Balmy, yeah, I don't know. I'm assuming so. This is just the stream perspective, so probably a disadvantage to actually be in the stream while playing the game. You'll be distracted by the shoutcasting. I'm definitely going to shoutcast. We're going to be very loud, very energetic, right? That's what we want. That's what we're looking for. All right, looking at the teams, looks like we're waiting on a couple of people still. We're missing a team in pool 2. Obama, you're right. We haven't done the Turk versus German thing. So pool 1, it looks like, or pool 2, it looks like we're missing the Australia team. Yes, we're missing MKC. So this is the LB junior team, this is the ATR team, and this is the core team. Pool 1, looks like we're missing one of the Vox players and a 4th team. Pool 3, however, also we're missing players. So we're missing players in all the games. I do believe they're going to start either way, so the people who are missing their teammates will just have to do their best. Don't disappoint me. Start screaming. All right, here guys go. Here we go, guys. We're gonna start soon. We're gonna be starting the games. We're counting down the start. I believe it's gonna be 1 minute till game starts happen. Start calling. Give me troops to distract them. I'm just gonna I'm gonna coach every team that's playing simultaneously on the most optimal way to play at the moment. No, we are definitely not going to be doing that. Give me troops to Eagle, 2026. Well, we are starting soon. We are starting soon. I swear we are. They're starting imminently. Start. We're starting. We're waiting, and then we're going to start. Looks like in all 3 lobbies, we only have 3 teams. I am Lewis. Wants to speak. Come on up here, Lewis.
Thank you ever so much for your kindness to let me come and speak.
You're welcome. I've given you a lot of responsibility here in speaking, so don't mess it up.
How many people have we got watching?
We have got at the moment, boop, 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 let's pull that up really quick. 18 concurrently at the moment.
Or what's good, people? Welcome to Open Front Masters.
Yes. I cannot wait for game
Is it
start.
you on 17 different browsers?
I am on 3 different browsers.
17 different. So out of the 17 of them, 16 of them are you.
Wait, what are you talking about? Yeah, I'm only on, I just got 3 games up, man.
I'm messing with you. I'm saying that all 17 of the people watching are you.
Oh, I see. Yeah, probably. Yeah, they are. It's actually my mom. My dad is not watching, so that's unfortunate.
Distant cousin.
But, my mom's second browser, I got her laptop going. I got her phone going also, so.
Cousin, a third cousin, a 17th cousin twice removed is also watching.
True, true. So what's going to happen with teams that don't join in with full teams or just don't show up? We're just gonna play the games out, I'm assuming, and they just won't be able to qualify.
Yes.
All right.
I assume so. I've handed over the reins of this one to young Fent to do with as he wishes.
Got it. So he will be.
I'm merely here for the vibes.
After having organized the Olympus tournament, I understand how very chaotic this can be.
I'm letting young Fent do it.
Can we disqualify? Zilka asks if we can disqualify this Lewis thing. Yep.
Yeah,
so,
I agree. I'll disqualify.
Yes, we're gonna disqualify Lewis. He is disqualified from the stream. He's gone. I did. Okay, I will not say whether or not I paid people to watch my stream. If I did pay people, I paid a lot more than 18. Okay, with how much I got paid, like I'm getting paid a lot of money. I'll give you. How about this? Everyone who watches the stream, I'll give you a percentage of the money I earn from watching this stream. A percentage of the money goes to all of you viewers. All you have to do is recruit 3 more people to come and join the stream, and then you will get a percentage of their money when you recruit them. I'm a professional streamer, so I'm definitely going to change the title once I figure out how to do it. Nope, that's not how to do it. It's not a pyramid, it's an upside down funnel. Think about it. It's an upside down funnel. All right. We funnel all the viewers into the stream. That's how you do it. Okay. While we wait, I'm going to demonstrate to you guys how that works, right? So right here we have, like, this is you, the viewer, right? This viewer. And then all you have to do is you have to find 3 different people, and you get a percentage of the money from the stream, right? And then all you have to do is you find 3 people, right? And they get a percentage of the money from the stream, and you get a percentage of their money. And then think of this, right? If they find 3 people, right? They get a percentage of the money from the people they recruit, and you can get a percentage of that money too. Think of it this way, okay? It's just smart. It's smart economics, right? And so the flow, right, goes upward while you recruit downward, and then we just have a large amount of people who are watching, right? That's how you do it. It's just, it goes upward and then it goes downward because you're recruiting people, and we just have a large group of people. All right, that's how. Wait, when we know. See, upside down. This is an upside down funnel, right? Think about it. It's an upside down funnel. Trust me, guys. You just have to trust me on this, okay? You guys don't understand the level of gigabrain we're going here. Oh, and we got a game start. We have pool 1, pool 2, and pool 3 are starting. Looks like there's going to be 3 main teams going on. We have a top right spawn. The ATR team, the Japan team. Sorry, I'll start calling them Japan. Japan team is up in the top right. We have the Korea team in the top left, and we have the Poland team in the bottom on pool 2. On pool 1, we have the Switzerland team. We have in the top left, we have the Mexico team. And then in the bottom right, we have the Denmark team. And then in the third game, we have the ITA team on the top. We have the Norway team in the bottom right, and we have the Germany team on the bottom left. So we are playing games, and it looks like we got some early boats out by Holkiora spawning on the coast, getting some spreadage. Farjard also boating out on the coast, going out. We have some river spawns. Most people here are spawning near rivers. Look at you spawning in the middle, getting to the river very quickly. Looks like they're going to go for early trade. Same thing happening generally in the first game. In the third game, no boats out yet. Looks like the third pool, everyone is... Oh, we got a little fight early on. We got a defense boat coming out by Soothing and Baomi. Both of them going to try and cut each other off on this bottom side. We also have some fights over here. Pira and Az also defense posting up right next to each other, preventing the early push, the early kill. You can get a pretty good advantage if you kill another team early. We have Crescent over here boating across the map, the first player to do that across the map. And we have the Korea team also boating across the map, trying to get some positions everywhere else. We'll see some warships come out early to kill those long distance boats happening right now. We got some ports up by the Poland team going first port, and by the Korea team also, and the Japan team. So all teams are porting up at the moment in the pool 2. Looks like we got a city over here by Outer Heaven, and we got cities by the Denmark team already. People are starting to scale. We got Mortality up here, defense posting. He is bordering 2 players. So this is going to be an interesting little scenario he has lined up for him. He's trying to get that cutoff on the right side, and he does get it. And over here, Swam and VTech. VTech looks like he's getting that cutoff on the right side. And then over here, Real is trying to cut off this top left, but it's very difficult to do so with all those rivers. Same thing over here, very difficult. We have some Mulkey over here boating across and behind the Korea team to grab those bots behind them. There is supposed to be 4 teams, but looks like some of the teams just did not join up or don't have complete players. Like the Swedish team, looks like only 1 player showed up to play for today. We're looking for some early expansion, early attacks anywhere. Looks like nothing is really happening. This German team is going to be able to get into these bots if they boat over behind them. We've got a bunch of free bots here, but they're going to, Ads and Portado are going to be closing up this coastline to prevent these boats from getting in those bots in the back. This coastline on the right side in this game is very open still. We have boats around. We got a port. A bot is killing a port. That's very interesting, and he sees it and he protects it. Good expansion happening. Looks like game 2 is going to be consolidating their board. It looks like a lot faster than the other teams. Yes, medal to Sweden. This Jules player, he showed up. He's playing solo. Might be enough just to qualify because some other teams did not show. We got a first Hydra by Mortality. We got a push going on. He's got 120k going into the John Pork player. Looks like he's going straight for the kill. We got some efficient donations happening. Hulkier is staying a little higher on troops than NVR in order to finish this and keep protected from the left side. He doesn't have to worry about Skylex pushing into him. But he does get into the bots, so there will be some more bot taking. We'll see if they decide to take the bots or to snowball it into the next player. And we have Mortality also killing the Gnomes player. So the Australia team immediately dying on the pool 2 match. That was kind of expected. Unfortunate. No respect by Mortality going in. And Lukachu looks like he's getting all these bots. He's stopping Mortality from taking these bots. Lukachu is massive in this game. He is individually 20% of the board. Mortality is also 20%. He will get a little bigger because of these bots in the corner. The team was not able to consolidate. Same deal in this right side. This is not consolidated either. And we have the bots in the back, but NVR is going to be finished taking them. Taking the nuke lane. So they're going for max land percentage. Look at you also keeping these bots in the back. Keeping high on troops. He's sitting on cap. He might be going for a hit. Does he boat past this? Let's see. Is it going to go into a hit? It does not. Looks like he allied to him, maybe. I can check that. He did ally to him, so no attack will go on this side. Look at you sending out boats. On this top team, no, there's a lot of boating going around. Looks like people are trying to get positions on players. And we're in a little bit of an alliance cycle stage right now. We have Hulkura allied to Skylex. We have Mortality allied to Lukachu and Skylex. Over here on this side, Skylex is allied with... He's not allied with the red players. That's because they're his teammates, of course. They are his teammates, so he will not be allied to them because he's already allied to them. Looks like Sweden is getting the L here. He's getting sent into by 450k troops. He is dying slowly. This is a very slow death run by G-Rush onto Jules. And G-Rush is also taken out Bane. We got a Hydra on Bane. We got a Hydra's on Chris. Hydra's on Pyrrha. This is like this Norway team is hitting the team in the top corner. So it will be Balmi's team and Ad's team who will be fighting it out for first place at the end. Unless Chris makes a sneaky comeback. Chris is able to do that. He doesn't know how to do it. And we got a betrayal by Balmy onto Soothing. That's 300k troops going in to Soothing. Soothing defense posting up. Hitting hard. They're stacking troops behind this attack. They're going for the kill on Soothing. Looks like they spent too many troops up north trying to kill the red team. And so the yellow team's going to come in here and just take a bunch of land. And the attack fizzles out. They're able to cancel the attack. Balmy still has... A Hydro comes out from Portado over here. A counter Hydro also comes out by Balmy. We'll see if anything else happens here. It's like, there's a little bit of action right here. The Sweden team, this blue team is heading into the green team, taking some more max land. And the Hydros, the Hydro, counter Hydro kind of cancel each other out. Balmy hitting again into Soothing, taking a bit more extra land. You have to be careful not to get too low on troops. You just have Chris to worry about. Chris is allied to Ads, but he's not allied to G-Rush. And still no action on pool 2. We got a big attack. We got a big attack from Outer Heaven into Croissant. Swam betraying, going into Valentina. Looks like the Denmark team is dead. It'll be the Mexico team versus the Switzerland team. Fighting it out for first and second on this match. And still nothing happening on the pool 2 stage. This is the predicted slightly higher skilled match. And looks like they might be a little afraid. They might be waiting for alliance cycles. They might be boat banking in order to build up some troops for an attack. Looks like Lukachu has very high amount of troops, 700k troop cap right there. Mortality is second place with 500k cap. And we got more Hydros coming out on this top side. An Atom Bomb taking out some closely placed cities, more Hydros. Let's see if they're able to finish up this game. Some more nicely placed Atom Bombs coming out to take away closely placed cities. And he's finishing up that yellow player in the bottom. Now there's some, he's hitting into the Outer Heaven player just a little bit, not too much. And still nothing happening on the pool 2 stage. Kind of a stalemate here, a 3-way stalemate. We got my broken chair slowly going down. I do need to build that second chair because this is broken. Obviously, I'm too fat. And so the chairs break all the time. Still no action on the main pool stage. What's going to end up happening is one massive action. Here's a boat bank, a 600k boat bank by Lukachu. When that comes back, that might be just in time for the alliance timer. And And we got a bunch of action on this third game. We have yellow coming in, killing the back line. The front line actually adds is the front in this case. They are picking apart the Norway team. Germany team is picking apart the Norway team. Looking pretty nice. And they've gotten a big percentage of the board. Looks like they have, at the moment, they have 67%. Yellow team has 67% of the board on this bottom. And we have some bombs coming out. We have some atom bombs. I think they're atom bombing the boat banks. That one missed, so it's going to be 300k. It's going to be safe. Bounty betraying and sending into soothing, but it gets canceled out, and he has the debuff down. On the pool 2 stage, it looks like red team is a little small, but blue and yellow are pretty even. Blue has slightly higher troops, so in order to get that first place, the yellow team is going to have to take some land off of this blue team. And looks like the Switzerland team is consolidating this game in the top right. They do have 83%. They're going for the 95 to win the game outright. I don't think there's any resistance on the board, so it looks like the Switzerland team will win. They will be able to consolidate this. Second place looks like will be the red team, the Mexico team. Denmark coming in third. And blue team has won the first game. This is pool 1, and Switzerland has won. GG's. GG's to Swam, to Mr. Weissam, and to Chatfilet. Chatfilet, maybe? Range. So that's pool 1. 2 games left. Looks like this game is going to be consolidating soonish. Yellow team is a significant advantage on the blue team. They are counterattacking, trying to take some land back, but this is pretty big. I don't know if they'll be able to come back from this. They don't have a lot of eco going, so not a lot of hydras are going to come out of the blue team at the end of the game. Looks like just a couple atom bombs. And this pool 2 stage, this one is still they're still in that deadlock, same deadlock they've had before. They're just atom bombing, macroing each other. Do you think we'll see a Merv? I don't know. There are Mervs on the board. Certainly for this game, Merv is possible on the pool 2 stage. We have Skylix over here with 25 mil. That's a Merv. And I don't know if anyone else has saved up a Merv. Looks like no. He's the only one with the Merv at the moment. But Lukachu and Mortality are very close to Merving also, and so is Folkiora. So if Folkiora pulls his gold with Mortality, that is a Merv. Now I do believe the game will start soon for the pool 1 stage. Just has to be hosted. Okay, looks like we'll wait for every game to be done to start the 3 following. Okay, got it. So there's going to be a little bit of a waiting period after the 3 games are finished. I'll be joining a VC real quick and seeing what the plan is. Hydra coming out from blue, they were able to, yellow was not able to consolidate in time, so Hydra is coming out. Is there enough troops on the board to, G-Rush goes for a push, gets canceled out by ads, gets Hydroed, but they get counter Hydroed also. Make this game a little bigger so we can watch it also. Not a lot of action happening on the pool 2 stage at the moment. And it's really just yellow consolidating. G-Rush is pushing into Portado now. Adds about to push into Portado. And we're still in a trading stalemate on the pool 2 stage. No one is willing to be the first attacker in a 3-way game. A fun Merv comes out from, I don't know, Swan maybe. Swan Merv himself for the lulls. That game is over though, so it's not going to affect anything. And it looks like the yellow team is going to consolidate. So at this point, waiting for the win screen, but it is pretty obvious what's going to happen there. We're still in this three-way stalemate. There is 10 minutes left in the game. And yellow team has won. Looks like the Jer team has won, followed by the blue team, which is the Norway team, first and second place. And we're going to make this main screen right now. So we have Skylex, Varjord, and Ravenfolk on 3 on the top left. We have Moki, Bobo, and Lugachu in the bottom part of the board. And we have Mortality, NVR, and Hulkiora in the top right. We got boat banks, not a boat bank, just a tiny boat coming through. And we got atom bombs. Looks like they're trying to atom bomb a warship, maybe? Yes, they're trying to snipe that warship. It does miss. Moki has a little bit of core in the bottom left. They got 7 SAMs. All the cities and ports are stacked right there. Increase my microphone volume. I don't know how I've increased every setting I can, so I think I just need to talk a little louder, and that's what's going to do it. We do have a lot of spread out ports by the Japan team up in here. We do have a core. NVR has 40 cities stacked behind this core. He actually has the highest trip cap. Looks like they are doing a very interesting strategy here. We do have a core on the Korea team. We don't really have a core. We have a 6 SAM stack, but those ports and cities are kind of exposed by hydrogens on the backside. If they're able to get a good angle in, they will be able to nuke that. And we don't have any other cores on the map. Interesting position to lay a core. We got nothing happening. We got some SAMs building on the border of Mortality and Lugachu to try and maybe he's able to hit those SAMs when those bombs come out. Could be sneaky bombs. Could be sneaky SAMs. What'll probably happen is since no one is mounting for an attack, I don't see any boat banks coming out. They're just building up their cores, playing the ego game, trying to find out, trying to make the end game. There might be like a last 30-second rush, a last 5-second rush. At the moment, how the standings are is the blue team has a max of 40% land. So they have the most tiles on the board. They've been sitting here for a while. If nothing happens at the end of the game, they will win this outright and the yellow team will get second place. So that puts the onus on the yellow team to be able to make a move. They will have to make a move, attack into the blue team, and try to get some max troops out of them. It will be difficult to do, specifically because there's a lot of troops on the board. We've got some SAMs coming out from NVR. Another 7-stack SAM. They're all staying around 20 mil. It's like 4 hydros worth. Lugachu at 30 mil. And Skylex at 46. So they are pulling their gold to Skylex. And they have 2 SAMs. But MERVs are enabled. So MERVs could be on the board. Could be happening very quickly. Got a couple random SAMs coming out from Lugachu. The question is, will anyone try and MERV proof themselves in the last few minutes of the game? Because we will see MERVs come out. It's just a matter of who will it be thrown at and who is able to mount an attack afterward. All right. Still nothing in the game. We got 6 minutes left in the game. No one's making a move. No one's boat banking. The stage for boat banking might be over. It just might not be viable at this point. Staying high on troops looks like the play for all these players. You might see a couple of boat banks timed up with the end of the game in order to get that last 30 seconds push. Blue team has the most eco right now, 90 mil. Looks like they also have the most ports by far. Got some extra SAMs being built by Varjard. There's a level 9 SAM now with level 5, level 6 flanking it. That might protect those city stack, that 40 city stack right there. Still in a pretty exposed area. I would say the Japan teams, the blue team's core is the safest in this position, with the yellow teams being right afterward. It is. I have not seen this. What I'm assuming they're doing is to prevent. Oh, that boat just got nuked right there. Interesting. You can nuke boats without breaking alliances. So that is the tactic that they're using here. So I'm guessing they're waiting for the merv. It's like, if you think about it, like game theory wise, you're gonna want to merv the front player so that you can push through them easily. However, if you have your troops stacked up in the back line, they can just donate big twice, really, and top him off after he gets merved. That is likely what's gonna happen. We have 3 minutes 55 remaining on this match. This has been a stalemate, by the way, since about 5 minutes into the game. So we've just kind of been sitting here, waiting for something to happen. Mortality did get a kill off of the team that was in the bottom over here. How's everyone doing, boys? We having a good day? First day of OFM World Cup. Mortality popping out a bunch of SAMs. Doesn't look like anyone else is really popping out SAMs. We have Look at You building missiles. We do have some SAMs spread out by Look at You. Presumably this is to reduce the effect of a merv. They are in double merv money at the moment. So we could see a double merv or a counter merv happen. This yellow team now has gold parity with the blue team. The blue team has been investing a lot in the end game. We have a small core by Hokiora here, not really a core, just a couple SAMs, a couple cities. We have 49 cities by NVR in the back line. 45 by Varjard. Varjard has been building up cities also. It's this little core right here. 11 stack of SAMs now. It's a big boat bank. The 600k troops that just got killed. Highly unfortunate. We'll get some half troops now. Bold to do a boat bank when you have pros in the lobby. A triple merv. I don't think they have enough money for the triple merv. They are hydroproofing. We have SAMs all over ATR. They have had the best trade all game. They had parity with yellow, and then they just shot up in gold again. The other teams just don't have enough money to really be able to do it. It's going to have to be, if the mervs aren't like quick, if they're not quick merv, like you click them twice, like do mervs at the same time, the other team will be able to counter. So if someone does merv, they're going to want to hit the first and second merv at the same time so that no counter merv can be produced. That's 25 mil, 40 mil. The next one will be 65 mil. You need 65 mil on one of these teams in order to afford. Which I think the red team does have the third merv available to them. ATR might be going for a triple merv. They might triple merv. If they merv Lukachu and Bobo and Stylus at the same time, that might do it for them. That might finish the game off. 45 seconds remaining, 40 seconds. We got no boat banks coming out. No one is preparing a big attack. Looks like they're going to go for the nuke. And we got a betrayal by Bobo. We got a hydrogen bomb coming in. We got Mervs flying. We're flying by NVR. An atom bomb spread. We got a ton of atom bombs coming out by NVR. Lukachu got Merv. Mortality breaks alliance. He gets Hydra. Multiple Hydras coming out. A small attack going into Lukachu. Salix gets Merved. Hydros coming out all over ATR. Multiple Hydros everywhere. Bobo is just going wild with hydrogen bombs. There's 10 seconds left in the game. A lot of movement happening. Blue does maintain that lead, the 46%. Yellow to 34%. They're not going to be able to spread over. Lukachu has full set to try and counter it, but not possible. And ATR comes out winning the first game in Pool 2 with the yellow team just inching it out above the red team. So GG's to everyone here. That was pretty nice end game right there. A little bit of a stalemate until that happened, but otherwise that is good. I will be muting stream and joining ABC to make sure we know what's going to happen. We'll be back with game start. And we are back. And I'll be hosting one of the games to help Archers a little bit. That's basically all that will be happening. And we're waiting for the game links to come up, and the game links will come up, and small delay for the next games. Just a heads up, boys. Are waiting. Tournaments are a pain to run. I know after hosting one, it is difficult. A lot of coordination has to happen. A lot of scoring has to happen. There's not like a built-in good scoring system in the game, so we have to use third-party tools to pull up the winning teams. It's a lot of administration. I will say it is interesting that pool two. I would have thought that the game would have ended a lot sooner, being the high skill, but they all decided to kind of stalemate in Ecomax, and ATR ended up just doing the best on Ecomax. We're just waiting for the game minutes. Check out the leaderboard real quick. Mortality at the top, as always. It looks like Woodling is catching up to him slightly. Okiro is very close. Also, then we have a big gap between D'Artagnan, who recently retired, and Sployer. Sployer, of course, with multiple accounts on the leaderboard, which, with the new terms of service, will not be possible. I would have a countdown up, but we just don't know how long until it starts. I know what we can do. We can do a fun little speed run while we wait. Quick little Australia. Any prediction for the next? I think it's going to play out very similarly to this game. I do think that the pool one looks like because there isn't all the teams have not showed up. There is a little bit of a qualification, difference, and so we won't see a lot of problems of qualifying. I think. However, pool two might be a little bit of a problem. The Australia team is pretty much a dead team. They will get killed probably every game beforehand. Pool three, that might end up being the most action, just because those players end up fighting very quickly. They're mounting attacks and they're preparing for the early pushes. I do, based on the how this game went, probably the second game in Australia is going to be very similar, with the stalemate, with the eco-maxing, with nukes coming out. We'll see about that. .6 minutes, so I start at 50. Not really speedrunning this at this point. We're just kind of taking bots. So it is interesting that people are going for the eco-maxing in these kind of games. We are going to start the pool 2 game in 5 minutes. Which, if I lock in, is enough time to finish the speed run, but I'm not going to lock in for this. The speed run is dead already, 2 minutes in. Pool 2 has a link. Yes, I do have Pool 2 up because I'm hosting the game for Pool 2. So we do have that ready to go, starting at 4 minutes. Yes, this is the Australia slow run. That's what this is. At this point, this is likely like a 7-minute game if I lock in, but we're starting in 3 minutes. We have Pool 2. So again, this is the Korean team, the Poland team, and the Japan team playing. We do have results. So up here, Pool 1 results, Switzerland, and then Mexico, then Denmark. Pool 2, we have Poland, Japan, Korea. Pool 3, we have Germany, Norway, and Italy earning points today for that game. This is the current results. We're starting the game in 2 minutes, 2-minute start. I don't know about those results. We're starting in less than 2 minutes now. I thought the Japan team won game Pool 2 first game. We'll see if those are correct. 1 minute remaining on game start. Less than 1 minute. The moment it rolls over to the 50, I will be starting the game. Looks like we got 3 full teams and the Australia player all alone. Sag, big W for is calling for joining as a solo player, trying to earn some points. And game start. And game start. Game start, question mark. Game's not starting. Game is not starting. Let me join really quick. Yeah, I got a bug on lobby too. I'm gonna rehost the lobby. It's not starting.
Yeah, I have a problem. I can't host the lobby. It's not letting me host the lobby.
It's not letting you host any
I
of the
believe-
lobbies.
I can't host one. Open Front doesn't let me host the lobby.
Okay. Yeah, it's not letting me start this one. I'm gonna create a new
Okay,
one.
just
Do you want me to host
make a
them
new
all?
one. I'll give. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I could go for it. Just
Okay. No.
it's all good, Neville. It's all good. I got it. I got posted. Okay, so you want to host them all?
If you can't host them, I'll do that. It's fine.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, 25.
You can't imagine what's happening on my side right now. This is like, wow.
Okay, pool 1. 2. That's the link for game pool 1. Lobby, Australia, 25 minutes. Minute. There is game 2, pool 2, and Australia.
Just make it big.
Trios. Okay. Those are the lobbies.
At pool 1. Thank you. So let's start in 5 minutes. Should be all good.
Okay. So 57. Got 57 start.
Yeah. 5 minutes. Okay, so now you can join like the links. I'll join one too. Oh, Eagle, you can go back in the.
Okay.
Yeah. All good. Thank you.
Okay, we're back. So Archers has technical difficulties. I'll be hosting all 3 games for him. I do not have the Australia game in the background. Australia game is gone. Artrix also can't host for some reason. So a little bit of technical difficulties. We'll work it out. These things happen in tournaments all the time. So we'll work it out. Game 2, game 3. Games start at 57. 57. Yeah, I don't know. The game bugged Artrix out too, so. What's happening? Make sure my settings are correct in all of them. Teams, trios, Australia. 25-1. 25-1. Teams, trios. Nations disabled. Check that. Good. Australia. Disabled. 25-1. Teams, trios. Australia. Okay. For science, let's do it again. Well, hopefully for real, let's do it. It broke the entire game. It broke Artrix's game and my game. We got 2 more minutes till game start. I'm assuming. Okay, yes, good. Almost starting. Less than a minute. Probably like less than 30 seconds. Move camera bottom left. Oh, it's my normal voice. Sorry about that. Yeah. All right, game starting. Let's go. Game. Game. All right. Pull 3. Pull 2. And pull 1. Here we go. Okay, we have Australia. This is not a lot of water, only water on the outside map. It's a solid land mash. We have pool 2 in the first, on the left over here. We have pool 1 in the top right and pool 3 on the bottom right. So we'll see if Swam's team is able to consolidate. Again, Swam is not playing in this, but it is the team that he's on. Over here we have Skylax taking a central spawn. Pretty risky, no trade available. We have some fighting early on. The Australia team spawning right next to each other, next to Lukachu. So Charlie Kirk and John Pork both spawning right next to each other. Defense post coming out to prevent that early push. Mortality boating around. We have this other Australia player. We have 3 Australia players in this game. Nice. Full team, but this is kind of a scuffed little position we have here. We have Chris and Soothing going next to each other. City up, it looks like. Looks like no one's going for trade really on the third group stage. They're just going City first, and they might try and speed around the map to get as big as possible. We got over here the Outer Heaven trying to cut off the Gariz player. We have Croissant going for an annexation. Raccoon going for an annexation. And yeah, these spawn positions are pretty scuffed. Everyone is inside of each other. They're all just spaghettied. This left side of the board is very full, Australia, compared to this Korea team. Skylax's team, Skylax, Swiper, and Revenfolk, the LB Junior team, has a ton of the map, and Skylax is going for a massive cutoff. It looks like Mortality is able to get behind a little bit, and this player is just not expanding very well. The top 2 Korea players have stopped expanding. The blue team expand just a tiny bit. Probably trying to pump Skylax. Over here we have the opposite situation. The left side of the board is completely free. The blue team over here has, both blue teams have a lot of room. In the pool 1 stage, we have the Mexico team also taking a huge part of the left side of the board. So very interesting spawn positions here. Got a full cutoff by our Heaven player on Gariz. They're just taking a huge portion of the map. Mortality trying to get in here on the right side, behind Skylax's cutoff. This green player is not taking land almost at all, barely taking anything. He is extremely tiny, and it's going to allow the LB Junior team to take all that land. Aita over here, Italy, taking a big portion of the land here. They got their cutoffs happening. There's a boat coming down. But the Germany team also is a little slow on expansion. Mortality is able to sneak past Skylax on this right side. See if that continues. He does have a good angle here, so it will be a very small ability. Yeah, blue on 2 of the games have half the map, and red on this team have half the map. I will say this left side of the map is pretty small, so it might be smaller than you might think, but they have pushed out a lot. John Port giving a giving a face palm. This guy's gonna get annexed, actually. Mortality is going to annex this player. It's wild. He was not able to. An annex in an OFM is actually wild. This guy just didn't expand, and he's gonna get severely punished for it. That's 3 free cities for Mortality. That changes this entire game completely. Mortality able to take this bottom right part of the board, annex this player. He's not allied. He is allied to him. He's allied to him. So upon the breaking of the alliance, it will annex. Very interesting play, right there. LB Junior Korea is able to get a big portion of the board though. Mortality going for a John Pork betray full sent someone. Looks like he will betray full sent Lukachu possibly. And that will be that over. Over here, the blue team is start consolidating the left side, taking a long time to do so. This Viper finishing up the bots in the back. We'd have the Sweden team dying to the Norway team. Once again, Sweden died. They did have a second player this time, so luckily for them, they did get a little bigger than they could have otherwise. Oh, this Raccoon player able to get in on the left side of these bots and steal a little bit of the Mexico's bots. That is a huge fumble by Mexico, allowing that to happen. Outer Heaven is sent hugely. He's 28k. He's very low on troops. And now we have a look at this trade happening on this left side. That is a ton of trade. Mortality cannot trade with his teammates unless he goes around the yellow team. And the yellow team cannot, they have to stay allied. They're all exposed on this left side. So if they don't ally and try and pirate, they will get killed immediately. Mortality staying at 800k cap, Skylex at 500k. That does get annexed, so he does get that player amount. Looks like the... And we got Hydro. We got an early Hydro out by Mortality. We got a Betrayal. We got a big send into Skylex. That's the only threat on the board effectively at the moment. And he's going to wind up taking this game. Lukachu sending big into Mortality. Are they going to build up that attack? That's 300k troops actually going into Mortality. Mortality might have oversent. That's a huge amount of troops. He's very low troop density. His ports are taken. He has no more ports. His trade has disappeared from the map. No more money will be made by Mortality. Viper countering a little bit. Lukachu still has 100k into him, and troops are regenning. It gets donated up. Mortality might have been able to stop that attack. Over here in the pool 3 stage, we have Ads putting a big attack into G-Rush over here. Piro also coming in. He had a pixel there. He had an island. He got a pixel, and he is going to G-Rush. They're going to get piranha'd by 2 teams on this left side. And the question is, who's going to get more land? Looks like Piro has 300k going into that attack, so he will be able to take more land from this Jur team. And we are killing Skylex on this right side, mounting an attack. Canceled it completely. No donations coming out. Looks like Skylex is just going to end up dying here. And we're left with Viper. We had Mortality able to kill a backline of the Korea team. It's a pretty dominant position by Mortality in this game with his 2 teammates. Draco looks like he has full scent someone, so he's going to die quickly also. Pira is big in this game. It's going to be a 1v1 with a spoiler in the game with Bomby still. This pool 1 stage, pretty balanced. Raccoon is able to push into Garez. Got a Betrayal by VTech. Looks like that's a Hydro Betrayal by VTech. Denmark team is still in the game. They could pull something out of that. And this game, this pool 2 game, looks like they're just going to have to wait to finish up the game. NVR betrays, goes for a kill on Lukachu. They're stacking up 500k troops in that attack. And Lukachu full sends the nuke land just to get some extra. Mortality betrays Viper, kills him. And this game goes to the Japan team, it looks like. Pretty solid win. Mortality getting in on this right side, taking all these bots from Skylex, not noticing that, being too greedy on the left side, not going into the right. That is what ended up winning the game outright for Mortality. We have a lot of action on this first pool team. We have 2 players attacking at the same time. They're piranhaing Chatville instead of stacking troops up. Big attacks happening on this right side. Also, Raccoon hitting 180k into Garrus. And the Japan team has won the Pool 2 stage. Both these remaining games very active. A lot of chaos happening. I thought Australia would be a little more like set in stone, a little more demure, but it looks like it was not. It looks like it just went to straight chaos mode for all 3 games. Raccoon over here taking out the Switzerland team. Some wild plays are happening right now. Bami's still in this game. He has started trading with all. He is trading with someone on the map. Don't know where. We got Hydras going out still. We got bombs going out. Raccoon taking some nuke land. Going to consolidate his max land percentage. We have ads betraying to Bami, getting the kill on the right side. And it looks like the Norway team, with 3 players still alive, is going to be able to consolidate this. It goes for the kill on Pyrrha. And that is game for that. So now we just have the game, pool 1 game going. We have the team representing Turkey. We have Raccoon, Vitek, and Idavidish in the bottom right. Here we have some nukes going out. Trade all around the map. Mexico is still alive. They were not able to capitalize on their taking over the left side, mainly because Raccoon was able to get in there, take some bots. They just don't have a safe back line. Got a little bit of core on the island in the bottom right, a little bit of core on the island in the very exposed core, actually, by Outer Heaven up there. And it looks like they're microing cities away from Wysom. Are they preparing an attack? They should. Denmark team is still big. Denmark is huge. They're sitting on max troops. But they do have a large amount of troops. They're choosing to use those troops on the nuke land. Looks like that is effectively a... Yeah, he's just taking the wilderness. And is there any money on the board? That's the question. Looks like green team has 1 hydro. Blue team close to hydro. But at the moment, if red team doesn't push for a little bit more room, they will get in 3rd place. And unfortunately, Raccoon does choose to go into the Mexico team, the red team. So that will spell death for the red team's max land percent. Blue could technically come back and get a little bit more. Depends on who Raccoon decides to attack first. He does attack Valentino. Valentino tries to cancel it. There are just too many troops outgoing on the stack. Looks like they will be able to... Oh, Raccoon is low on troops now. Valentino countersends. And on the right side, blue taking out yellow. He could come back. This Wysom guy could come back and get a lot of extra land. Will he be able to push above red's max percent? He needs 23.5% on the map. And it's a very small amount of land that he just took. It is questionable whether or not he will be able to push up and earn a single point for his team. We have one more Mexico player over here. Mexico player could also gain some extra land percent. However, they are sitting at 8.9%. They would need to jump, triple their size effectively to gain any bit of max percent, which is a little unrealistic in this scenario. He only has Raccoon to deal with. And Raccoon pushes into Valentino again. Valentino cancels it, and Weissman goes for the Vitek player. Annexation. Looks like Valentino is going to end up dying here pretty soon. Raccoon is low on troops. It's probably the lowest he's ever going to be. We'll see if there's any action by the red or blue teams or the green teams at this moment. If they all send into him, that might do some damage, but looks like they're just going to sit and let him take over the map. It is now effectively the yellow team against all three players. This is an unfortunate little situation that Crescent has. This is like an instant annexation possible by Raccoon. It will be difficult to close that up, though. Looks like you're going to try and close it up. And does he go for the full close? He doesn't have the full close yet. It is possible still, but not at the moment. Will Raccoon finish up this game? Clearly. And he goes for a big attack onto Crescent. It does not finish. Crescent counters the attack. Why is some over here with 500k troops? He's sitting there waiting. There is a lot of troops on this backline player, though. And bombs are still coming out. So this does look pretty consolidated. We will see if the game finishes out as we expect it to. Yellow has 20 mil. There really shouldn't be a reason they win. Maybe a disconnect would help the blue team. Blue getting up to 17.2%, and it looks like they're able to push him back and nuke him. So he probably will not be able to get any more land. It's just a matter of Raccoon knowing how to finish out the game. Are they going to send out any Hydros and finish up the game? That's the question. Hydro goes out by Weissam to take over Vitek's remaining land. Does get donated bigly. This guy has full donated, so he's relying on his teammates completely and just nuking from the back. Let's go, Raccoon. Finish out the game. You got this, buddy. I believe in you. Got some Hydros going out by Vitek. Who's that hitting? Is that hitting the blue player? I guess technically a smart move. You don't want him to be able to get, even though it's possible, you don't want him to have the opportunity to gain a higher max percent than your team did. Mexico really holding on to that 1 point from this game, getting third place, barely scraping out green team. And Raccoon goes for the kill finally. I guess he waited for the alliance timer. Probably could have betrayed a lot earlier to finish it out, but that's okay. Just one player remaining on the board. Raccoon just needs to betray him and left click onto him to finish the game. Is he going to do it? Is he going to betray and click? We just need one betray and click. There we go. and your team has won that game. So GG to all the players in these games. I'm going to mute up, join the referee chat, and see if they need me to host the games again. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'll be hosting the games again. Looks like we're on New York City. There is New York, right there. Teams, trios, disabled, 5, 1. I'll be New York City, teams, trios. I'll be New York City, teams, trios. Okay. The game's up. We're going to start the next round in 5 minutes at 5. Check the settings, game length, PvP, nation disabled, team trios, New York City. If I have 1, nation disabled, trios, New York City. If I have 1, disabled, trios, teams, New York City. Perfect. All right, game starting in 4 minutes. Less than 3 minutes for a game start. We have the same people playing. Pretty interesting. Australia games finished a lot faster. I thought it might go into like an alliance cycle type situation. That last game could have ended like 5 minutes earlier, but we waited for the alliance timers. Just to secure. Some people are a little afraid to betray. That's okay. Game start in less than 2 minutes. Game start in less than 1 minute. Game is starting soon. I don't. I'm gonna take like a little break. Game start and game start. Game start. Game start and game start. All right. After this, I'm gonna take a little break and then get online to do something, I guess. All right, this is the New York City map. One of the newer maps in the pool. Pretty interesting asymmetrical playing field. Actually, let me flip these around. There we go. We got some aggressive spawning. There's 3 players spawning next to each other, right next to Mulkey, kind of squeezing him out of those bots. It's going to be very unfortunate for the Poland team to have that happen. No one in this bottom left. Literally no one spawned in this bottom left area. Going to be incredibly free. Over here in the pool 1 stage, we have YSM spawning in the bottom left. And they're taking kind of like a spread out spawn like that. Makes sense. The Mexico players taking this mainland, and the green team going to the top left corner. Valentino's team, Denmark, also in the middle there. We've got some consolidation. This top left, ATR really has a huge, like, left side of the board completely uncontested here. Mulkey did kill those Australia players. They went for an early kill. Skylex also going for an early kill on Lukachu. both these teams spending a lot of troops early game. The Poland team is pretty crushed at the moment due to the troop donations that was necessary. Question is, will Skylex? Seems Aus is just trolling. Australia has been spawning very poorly. They only have 2 players, but on this team, right, 2 players, the Sweden team spawned the bottom left. Like the Japan team is going to try and take some bots from the enemy first. They likely will be able to get around them, get some warships out to prevent this boat, possibly. If they are able to prevent this boat, that's over for the team. Some good expansion happening here. The Switzerland team is able to take a big chunk of the board, the bottom left side of the board. Weissam trying to get into Mexico's backline bots. Looks like Denmark did get into it, just barely from that little coast right there. They were able to grab a couple bots, but it is kind of very dangerous to take more bots here because there's a big land annexation possible. Valentino coming in from the top side with still some also. And the question is Weissam able to take those, or is he going to get cut off? Skylex cutting off his back line, pretty smart. Mortality going for a very quick hydro. That was a very incredibly quick hydro. 4 minutes to the game, and with a push onto Skylex. That is going to sacrifice. He didn't get this boat out, so the Poland team will be able to come over here. That gives them a little bit of a lifeline. The push is unfortunate. There's a ton of bots back here for the Japan team to take. The other maps are consolidating. Looks like the Ida team kept their back bots. They were able to push down here and get bots from down south. Another hydro into Mulkey by presumably Skylex because he's pushing it down right now. So remember, people, they're playing for max land percent. So if you don't think you're going to win the game, it does make sense to go for second place in this format, or to just earn points on the board. Another big hydro onto Skylex. Betrayal goes out. Zorbix full sends at the Skylex. This game's going to wrap up very quickly. Mortality goes in. Around Skylex full sending the Poland team. It does make sense to do that because, again, the max land percent. Looks like in this team, the tribes got more. So obviously, AR is going to win. Second place is probably going to be yellow, question mark. The Korea team, and then red for third. Korea has nice eco. Doesn't matter, though. This nice eco is irrelevant. And then the blue team has an even better eco on the safe trading lane in the top left. And ironic, funny enough, the blue team will need to take the bots to finish up the game because they still need 95% of the map. Which I don't know if they... This might be 5% of the map. I don't think it is, but... And they should be able to just hydro it off the map. We have some action over here. We have Aita killing the Swedish team on the mainland. However, they still have their little island. They're the island boys over here. Over here, Weissam is the island boy on this game. I don't think this is an island. I think this is like another part of New York, technically. I don't know my New York geography, so I couldn't tell you what part of New York that is, but it is one part of it. And it's like they actually got a pixel here. Mortality does have he had a pixel here. I just got a boat. Oh, he does have a pixel. And that's dead. Yellow team got 20%, so red is going to come in second. That's it for that game there. Pretty solid. On the pool 3, we have Pira, who's taken over the map. Aita has completely destroyed their teammates. Looks like they're going to clean up also. Just the Swedish team remaining in the bottom left. Land percentage-wise, it looks like roughly, obviously, this red team in the first place. I think my script might be inefficient. If you kill a player, it removes your max percent land. So I'm not sure who got second there. But I'm sure after the tournament, the games will be reviewed, and they'll determine who actually won the game. And we just have pool 1 to deal with. And the team representing Turkey going into the Switzerland team's back line. One of their players, not really a back line, but a support player. Swam is the carry in this case. And Mexico, this is a very balanced game, actually. Our team did finish that up. So we do have a little bit of a solid game going on. Let's look at our max land percent. So it looks like blue team obviously in first, green is second, and then red in third. Green team does have a sizable lead over red. Doesn't look like they'll be able to cover it unless the blue team kills them and the red team is able to expand through that. Multiple hydros. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 hydros on the green team, but no attack to go with it. Swam is allied with Raccoon and Real. He's not allied to this backline player, but if he oversends, the Mexico team will be able to take a huge amount of land on this right side. And we have an attack going in by Swam into the Turkish team, the Turkey team. And that's a large attack, 500k troops. It looks like they won't be able to cancel it out. There is no response to Hydro. Green team has 0 gold, literally. Blue is going to be hydroing. Red does betray, go into Swam while he's got the attack outgoing. Probably the best opportunity for them to actually gain more land. And they're inching up there on green. Green's maximum looks like it's going to be 34%. Red could get 6% more land, and Swam is actually going to cancel out the attack and attack into the Betrayal debuffed VTech. So it looks like he will die. Red will not be able to inch out green for that extra 6% of the land. And unless something fishy happens, it looks like he won't be able to consolidate if he just regenerates his troops a bit. All 3 players alive for the blue team. Denmark, Valentino over here, representing the Denmark team, still alive in the back, trading with all. I don't know who he's trading with, but he's trading with someone. And Hydro's coming out. Very slow Hydro coming from the bottom. Double Hydro coming out. Betrayal. Oh no, he might die because he betrayed someone. Betrayal and Raccoon, or Hydro and Raccoon. 150k troops dead. I haven't chosen to grab some nuke land. Not sure that will be useful. Big Hydro in Outer Heaven. Swam's move here. I mean, he could betray both people and kill them both. That would probably end the game with donations from his backline. So the game is essentially over right now. It's just a matter of them going to end it. And Swam is choosing to go into the green player, finish him out with a bunch of troops first. No betrayal necessary. Looks like the alliance timer came up, if he had an alliance at all. multiple hydrogen, they're pretty rich over here. Very, very rich. Shotsville betraying into Raccoon. Getting Dono. Doesn't really matter what they do at this point, as long as they just keep clicking. They should win this game pretty handedly. Turkey win, turkey win. Yeah, yeah. Only the real boys stage, I think. In the Discord. The YouTube is the one. That's like the main. Just waiting for this game to be over, and then we will start the next. We got one more game in the pool stage for today, and that will be played on Mina. It will be played on Mina, which is a more linear map, so that should be interesting. And Blue Team has won that. So GG in that game. I'm going to mute stream, join the referee chat, and see about hosting the next game. And we are here. So we're waiting for game start. Game start in 7 minutes. That will be a thing in 7 minutes. What place is Turkey? I don't. Let's see. I don't know. They did score some points. The games will be analyzed after the tournament, and the score will be determined after. They're going to give themselves a little bit of time to make sure the scoring is correct. There's no question about points. They did win one game, so they have at least 5 points, right? So that's good. I am going to use the restroom real quick. I'll be back in 2 minutes, and again, we are starting in 6 minutes now at this point. We do have a team elimination from the tournament. One team has been banned. So that's nice. Team MKC, which is the Australia team. Australia team has been banned from the tournament, so they will no longer be playing due to their play style that is not in the it's not in the spirit of competition to be doing what they're doing. They also are using random names that should not be used. I'll be right back in 2 minutes, and again, game start in 5 minutes, so at 50. We are back. Game is starting in less than 3 minutes. Yes, so just it is. What is an OFM without a team getting banned or removed from the tournament, right? Splits. There are tournaments that happen all the time. I believe the next one is the Rex Rumble, which will be June 7th. It'll be at least 3 games on a Sunday. If you join the can I advertise other tournaments? Yes, I think I can. Oh, so on the OpenFront Hub, there is a little bit of a tournament right here, a little bit of a graphics. So we have in June, actually the Assembly Cup by the Apex Clan, 1v1s and 3v3s. There's also going to be the Rex Rumble on this day also. The Summer Minor will be the 20th and the 21st. Those are the qualifiers for the Summer Major for OFM on June 27th. So that is happening then. If it's a team tournament, you do need teammates, so you will need to get teammates. You want to make sure they show up, because as you can see in these games, when people don't show up for a team, you just lose the game. There's no chance of winning if you don't show up. You won't qualify. You won't get any rewards. It's just kind of, you're just there to ruin the game, and it ruins the game really for everyone in the game, not just your team. Because a weak team is, you can snowball through weak teams, so it kind of ruins the balance of the game, especially in a 3v3, v3, v3, or 4 teams of 3 scenario. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yep. There is registration periods, so do keep that in mind, that you need to register beforehand. You need to be ready. You need to know your teammates, make friends, all that kind of stuff. Probably a good idea to join a clan, and maybe try and be good at the game, right? You want to try and be good at the game. That's ideal. Game start in less than 1 minute. Game starting. Here we go. There's 3. There's 2. And there is 1. So we're playing on Mina. There's a more linear map. So we should see maybe some snowballing happening, maybe it's not. In the stream, I don't know how much watch time I have from this. I haven't looked at that. I have no idea. All right, so on the pool 2 stage, we have the Poland team, the Mulkey team over here. Skylix did spawn behind Zorbit at the last second, so it looks like he's going to be able to get a bunch of these bots here. Not going to have a safe back line as long as Zorbit. Is there only 2 teams here? There's only 2 teams on this. Interesting. Korea team. Okay, this is just a straight up 3v3 on pool 2. I don't know what happened here. The ATR team is just not there. Okay. Well, that happens. And then over here, we have the Switzerland team taking the left side. We have the Turkey team in the middle here. In Egypt, around there, they're going to be able to hopefully go south more and cut off Swam from this side. They do have a good angle. If they're able to get over there, they should be able to get a good chunk of the board from them. And then we have Mexico. Oh, we have a Turkey player over here, Raccoon, in Arabia. And then we have the Mexico team up here in the top right. So, good amount there. And over here, we have the ITA team and the Norway team spawning top and bottom of Africa. Looks like Pira is going to be able to get some good cutoffs here. The Norway team is be able to sneak out on this right side. Bane did spawn in the back, so he won't be able to cut off Soothing from getting behind him. And the Swedish team is dead. He left the game. I think they had 2 this time, but they're just going to die to the Jur team very quickly, very early on. And they have the entire right side of the board to consolidate. So we will see what happens. This 3v3 can be pretty intense. I don't think there's going to be any early pushes. No alliances coming out, probably a smart idea. He did ally to his Poland, ally to his Viper. So he allied to this guy down here. But no other alliances on the board at the moment. It'll really be, we'll have to see who can mount and attack the quickest, who thinks they have the advantage at the time to be able to mount the attack. Zorbit expanding very efficiently over here. Skylix not expanding as efficiently. warship out to prevent any boats from Zorbit. We have a nuke. We have a silo on the board here. The Switzerland team is able to, looks like, get some cutoffs. He's not able to cut off that ocean access, so this entire river line is going to be exposed. He might need to either build a port warship there to stop that, unless he just does nothing. VTech could be doing nothing. He's not boating at all into the back line of Switzerland, so they might just be safe. And VTech building a port instead. And Hydra comes out from Zorbit onto Skylax and going for the early kill. Probably the smart thing to do. They didn't even build their cities. They just built ports, got the Hydra first, and just went for it. So Skylax looking pretty dead in the water. He's still fighting. He's still taking bots. Viltech built a port in the back. There's no one to trade with. He didn't put a warship out. I'm not sure why he built that, but he did build it. So there is an empty port back there. Ida taking a huge bit of land, and the Germany team is able to consolidate the right side. Pyrrha is getting in a little bit. That is concerning for the right side team. We have some trade going on in the backland. They could not prevent Pyrrha from getting here. So he's allied to them now. So won't have a problem with pirating trade. Soothing goes for an attack on the yellow team. Hydra coming out from red into blue. Doesn't do a lot of damage. And they are down one player, so it looks like Skylax has died. Chris betraying, pushing off the red player. There was a red player back here. He has killed him. Vitex, your friend, hope he wins. Hope he does. And he's dying. And he's dying. Looks like Vitek is going to die. Very sad. Sorry about that, Splikes. Looks like he's just straight up dying. No chance of surviving this. Swam is coming in for the kill. And yeah, some bots here too. Swam going into the next Turk player after that. Looks like we're going to try and snowball through this. And he is dead. Vitek dying completely. Rest in peace. We still have this 3v3, really a 3v2 at this point. I don't think there's a big chance of them being able to come back. They did sacrifice a lot of eco, but there's a 25 mil on Zorbit. A Merv is possible. AC going to go for the Merv. Or they're not scaling at all, so I think he is going to go straight for the Merv. Does it use Viper or does it do Varjard? Probably going to do Varjard. So we see a legitimate Merv in the match. And Varjard is Merved. Goes for the kill here. And that should be it for the Korea team. GG for them. And Pierre over here consolidating the map on Pool 3. Pretty solid. And that should be it for Pool 3's game. And we just have Pool 1 to go. We need a little bit extra land. A couple bots, a couple players around the place. I'm surprised at how many bots are still alive in every game. So it looks like the Switzerland team is doing good here. Got half the board at the moment. Blue team won in both those matches. Looks like red team's probably going to win on this one. This is the last game of the day. Pool 1, final match on Nina. And Svam is going into the Turkey player. We just have Raccoon left for Turkey over here, and then we have the 3 Mexico players. Red team is pretty low on troops, but everyone else is pretty equal. Mexico isn't pretty high on troops. They're not moving. They're not doing anything with their troops. I think Swam is allied to Real in the back. So he might be able to snowball straight through. And they're moving. So Outer Heaven does send an attack in. Swam goes for the cancel on it. Swam is not allied to Raccoon either. And Raccoon is not trading with anyone. So he did not turn trade back on when his teammates died. That's unfortunate for him. He's just going to straight up not make any money. Red team's eco is insane at the moment. 16 ports on Slam. About 15 since this port back here is irrelevant. Oh, wait, no, 8 ports. Sorry. Not I was looking at cities. 18 cities on Slam. Real going for the nuke land. Interesting choice. And Raccoon is dying. Big send from Swam into Raccoon. That will spell the end of the Turkey, the team representing Turkey. And he just needs to clean up the game. And that will be it for the game. GG's to everyone involved. GG's to everyone watching. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Technical difficulties happen. That happens in tournaments. Happens all the time, especially with an open source game like this. And yeah, a couple teams. A little bit of drama. We had one team get banned, get disqualified. That's classic. It happens almost every OFM. And then yeah, some teams just didn't show up, which is unfortunate. They have no chance to qualify. They're just going to be out of the game. The next game's tomorrow at the same start time. And so 6 p.m. GMT, I think around there. 12 p.m. Central, if you are in America. Will be the next games. It'll be the 4th, 5th, and 6th pools. We'll be playing on that day tomorrow. And it's going to be the same maps, 4 games again. And so you guys can join up and watch if you'd like. Will we be doing anything? Let me hop in the ref chat and let's see. Yo, are we doing anything or are we good to finish?
We are all done. This was
Okay.
a fucking mess. This is horrible.
All right.
It's our worst event, dude.
GG's to everyone. I will see you guys later. I'm going to join the Elite VC in the UN, sir. That's what you want me to do. What's up, Waffles?
Eagle.
All right. I'm going to end stream and just shut it off.
Hello.